Hey, it's Andrea. It's the 20th of December, and I just wanted to say hi. This one is especially for anyone that's highly sensitive, or what we'd also call as empathic. It's been a tough couple of weeks, and it's difficult to kind of verbalize how you're feeling because Christmas is a really special time. It's a time of family and getting together and giving gifts and enjoying food, and to admit to our closest loved ones that we actually find it the toughest time of the year for many comes across as really negative. So I'm going to put some words on those feelings, at least for me, that might resonate for you. I have found it incredibly intense. Just leaving the house feels like you're going to have a panic attack, I guess is the best way to describe it. Everything starts to feel really fast and racing, and for some, you might feel unwell in your body. For me, it feels very similar to a panic attack because I have had one of those in the past. I recognize it for what it is, so I'm able to tell myself that this isn't me. I'm just feeling things and that I'm fine, and when I get where I'm going to be okay. But it feels very intense, very up and down. I've been very aware of also the people that struggle with Christmas, so there's quite a strong energy of suicide sometimes in the air, which again can be challenging, depression, and then there's this massive high, and depending on how you're managing your own energy, if you're out maybe partying or having some drinks, or the environment that you're in, it can make you feel very high and very low. So the onus is on us. I'm so sorry to say, but it is up to us to work extra hard to ground ourselves, to know that this is just information, that it's not who we are, but we cannot blame what is out there. I mean, ultimately, you have to remember that Christmas is a really good time of year. It's very special for a lot of people. So them getting caught up in the mayhem and the drama is perhaps what they want for Christmas and what they're creating. So because it feels difficult for us doesn't mean it's really all bad out there. It's just it feels massive for us. So spend more time grounding yourself. For me, that means more time alone. It means more time in nature. It means being very aware when I'm out doing my sport that I'm connecting to Mother Earth. I'm putting literally my feet into the ground to feel her energy. When I'm working with clients, the onus is on me to rise my light inside me, so that I have a positive energy and that I'm not influencing other people, because it goes in a circle, this energy. It's up to us to change it into what we are naturally at heart, which is happy and bright and loving and shining and loving the simple things. So just turn the intensity up. Imagine you have a dimmer switch and you need to go higher. So that's one thing I wanted to say. The second is that many of us in our quiet times try to connect with source and spirit, and I don't know if it's just my experience. It feels a little bit farther away right now. I might want my spirit guides or to feel that energy, and my senses, when they probe for what I sense, it feels deader. Nature feels less present, and I feel and believe this is a reflection of the time of year, winter, and the slowing down of everything around the winter solstice tomorrow, so that effectively we're on our own. Yeah, scary. So this is where we really have to go within and find that bright light, our own wisdom, our own knowing, our own sense of strength, our own sense of trust that we're not alone in truth. We're just being pushed to grow that little bit more, that everything and the abundance of divine energy and our spirit guides and animal guides and the wonder and beauty of nature, it's still all there. It's just that things have really slowed down. It's almost like when you throw a ball in the air and it goes up and up and up and up, and then as it slows, it stops before it starts to fall back down again. So we're at that point where everything is just completely slowing to a standstill to then move into the next phase. So sit with that. It's not that there's something wrong with you or that you're not doing your meditation right and you're not connecting right. It just feels a little farther. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. I'm not one for making a massive song and dance about things. I think that life has become very complex, and in truth, things are very simple. So what am I saying? Do something that puts you in your own time and space, that feels right for you. Most of us are working or have families or are incredibly busy, so it doesn't need to be a whole day long ceremony. It just is honoring the day, taking some time. Getting outside into the light is important. If you cannot do that during the daytime, be sure to light a candle or try and stand out in the dark and feel the sky, feel the moon, feel the sun, even though we can't see it. So definitely honor it with whatever ritual feels right, but just know it doesn't have to be another burden on you to make the time and effort for. It's very simple. What else? I had an interesting experience today. A song came on the radio and I felt a spirit, and I felt him before. And it's always quite interesting to me when the spirits of famous people come and knock, and I heard, and it was so brief before we've had longer conversations, but I just got this sense that it was like he put his head through the door, he said hi, and he said, I've got to visit the whole estate, there's everybody. So I messaged one of my beautiful soul clients because I knew she'd hear him. I said, did you hear? And she said, yes. How did you know? I said, because he told me he's visiting everyone that can see him in this Christmas time. So that was really beautiful to me. And I was just thinking, because I always find it fascinating, how are certain spirits that have passed over, how are they still here and how are others gone? Why is that? And just through a process of chatting it out and thinking, I really believe they're here to guide us, and that their love is so pure to help the journey of us that are here now in dealing with the real world. And yeah, you can tell I'm getting overwhelmed by this, because to feel that pure love and know that it's assisting us, and that was a choice of a soul to stay here on this earth plane to help the ones of us that are trying to navigate, because it's tough. Life is tough. The path is tough when you're highly sensitive and empathic, and when you're feeling everything from everybody around you. You're constantly being called to work on your balance. It's not just a case of getting up, getting out, doing the day, getting back. You have to do the strategies that don't let it impact you. And I think some days we can really get hit by just how significant it is what we're feeling. I did a day working as a pharmacist on Saturday. It was a long day. I don't enjoy it anymore. It was something that I did as my first career choice because I thought I was going to change the world, help people, make them better. But now it's just completely opposite to my beliefs and morals and ethics. In fact, I'm probably going to suspend my registration as a pharmacist. But I thought I dealt with the day. I kept myself busy. I did my job. It was long, it was boring. I was stuck in a room with medication all around me. And I know that that is challenging to me. So I did go in with my best intention to just smile and get on with it and suck it up. And I came home and I had a meltdown. I was crying for the whole night. I felt toxic from all the energy that I had felt from the medicines, from people in pain, but not in a place where they want to work through it like we would. That's perfectly fine. But also the number of people coming in addicted to pain relief. Your simple paracetamols and ibuprofens and codeines, nevertheless, they're addicted to numbing out from whatever it is in their life that they want to numb from, represented under pain. So that shocked me. I thought I had grounded myself and was stronger than that. So I've made a new essence. In fact, I actually made it the previous few days before the locum, specifically for empaths, and I'm doing the final bits of work on that, and I'll write up about it. I just want to explore it a bit more. but it is just for that. It's for us highly sensitive people or empaths. I'm not really a big one for titles and labels, but we need them to describe different traits that we carry. So that's for that. If any of you did feel you wanted a bit more support, I'll have that available soon. So that's sort of it. I just want to say, you know, we're in the final week now towards Christmas, and this is when you can feel the love and the excitement. This is when things start to feel easier. Draw strong boundaries, even with the people that you love. Take time out over Christmas. Get out in nature, but just spread your joy and your light and enjoy food and be aware of what you're feeling. And be aware that when you're feeling this, we're always in the position to be the bigger person. You know, if we're feeling other people, it's best to not recoil and go back into our old traumas and, you know, experiences of childhood. We're stronger now, so we can, through our actions, show others how to treat us, and more significantly, how to treat themselves. So just go shine your light this Christmas. Enjoy it. See yourself as so precious and so special. And if you feel spirit around you, or if my friend knocks on your door, understand that you're seen. You might not be seen by many that aren't on the same level of sensitivity as you, but you are very much seen. We're not special. We're just another person along this beautiful spectrum of different people that make up our colorful world. And if everyone was as sensitive as we are, the whole world would be in a mess. We need the strong ones. We need the ones that are able to tap out of feeling so much. And then there's you and your purpose. So just shine that light and set your intentions for Christmas and do what makes your heart sing. Play the music loud, sing, play games, be a kid, all these beautiful things. So if you've watched this, I want to thank you, and just know that I'm here in support if you're ever you need. We're all connected. We can all feel one another, and if you're having a hard day, sometimes you know to go within and figure it through, and sometimes it's best to reach out because someone has been touched by your story already and knows what to do. They know what to say. They know how to help. And it's just the nudge from universe to show you who you are when you doubt. So yeah, love you. Bye.